Hi everyone and welcome back. We are headed to the club to go get the money bag. Before we continue, please hit the subscribe button. Remember to turn on your notifications. I release videos about once a week. And also, if you are brand new, leave a comment with a little kiss mark. That makes you an official kiss of mine. If you've been with me for a while, I want to say thank you so much for being with me. You guys, let's get started. Let's go get this money. Let's see what tonight is going to bring for us. And of course, it is raining up a storm. But here's the kicker. Guess what? Guess what? Of course, Nina forgot her umbrella. What would make this vlog so exciting if she wasn't about to literally mess up her whole makeup trying to get into work? It's a mess. It's a mess. Come on, Florida, you playing with me? You already could tell I had to kind of try to do my hair, gel it back, do this whole wet looking, dry looking wet thing. Well, it's a good thing because it's raining anyway, so my hair go with this theme. This is the theme. So I made my hair go with the theme because I'm smart, okay? Girl, you know it's gonna rain. You could do that wet look, that Pulp Fiction wet look. Was it Pulp Fiction? This is crazy. Holy hell, it's really raining, really bad. Not even a little bit. It's raining. Holy crap. I cannot ruin my makeup. I did not bring any extra makeup with me either. And I'm not trying to use any makeup that's out in the open, if any. Because I've been really taking care of my skin and I don't want to have any breakouts. My gosh, it's really raining. Ooh. Shout out to the coldest water bottle. Oh my goodness. Yes, I bring it with me everywhere. I'm gonna be eating here today, which is exciting. Oh no, how are we gonna get in this club? Put the bag over my head and run inside? Okay, we're gonna try this. Fuck it. Oh shit, bitch. You better go. Bitch, you still look good. Fuck what you heard. We made it inside.
I ain't got none. Look, you can use this one.
Yeah? Do you sell locks?
Yeah, they come with the lockers.
Okay.
It's $12.
Okay, thank you.
But you don't pay me, you pay the front door.
Okay. I'm trying to pee. I got a locker and a lock. I usually try to get one at every club that I go to so that I can feel safe with my stuff there. So that's a good thing. I don't even know how the hell my shirt got so damn dirty. Look at this. Isn't this crazy? The forbidden fruit. Don't eat from this. Do not eat from this tree. The forbidden tree, and of course my butt plug, right? Isn't that cute though? Oh no! I'm all checked in with the DJ, but now I gotta put my butt plug in. Why do I wear a butt plug? There's an entire video on it. Check the description box. Well, it's in there. There's a little bit of added pressure when you're wearing a tampon and a butt plug all at the same time. So it takes a few minutes for you to get comfortable with it and just not feel it anymore. But no, it's not painful and you really don't feel it. As long as it's settled properly and you didn't rush it in there or hurt yourself, you have to do it really, really slowly. So I'm all checked in with the DJ. I'm gonna try to walk the club, see what's going on. I am on stage next for the first set, and I am really liking my hair in a way. this is the restroom that's outdoors. So now that I know that this one's here, I won't be using that one back there. Reason why I keep my money on my shoes because I need to know where my money is at all times. I do not leave my money unattended in a locker room. I do not, it's never fallen off in my entire history of dancing. There's a certain way to wrap it around so the money does not fall off your garter belt. I need to see my money, I need to know where it is at all times. Never leave your money unattended, not in a strip club. It's just now starting to get busy. All the girls are out on the dance floor. So I am out here, or I'm in this dressing room. I tried eating some of that food. It was okay, the fried shrimp. It was free, so it's not a big deal. I am hoping to continue to have a productive day. It's actually been pretty decent. The lighting here is a little odd, so I apologize for that. And yeah. Sorry, baby. Woo! Just got off stage. Woo! Hot, I'm hot. It is very hot when you first get off stage. So cooling off is a must. You have to cool off. I like the sound being happy birthday, the DJ. I cannot wait to get my hair done because it is really like dirty, and not only is it dirty, I need to dye my grays. Like my grays are getting out of control, like really bad. So I got to get all that stuff done. I'm gonna have a really full, like, hectic day. This shit is kind of fucking crazy. There's a girl that's never danced before. She's like, she's in her early 20s or whatever. And I felt so bad for her. Someone stole $480 from her yesterday. And I was like, why don't you tie your money in your shoe? She's like, oh, I had no idea. I've only danced for 10 days. And I was like, girl, she's like, nobody's ever given me advice. So I gave her a bunch of advice. And I'm hoping that things work out for her because she genuinely looks uncomfortable with dancing. I feel bad for people like that because it's like, if you can't do this job and be happy with it, you're gonna be miserable. So they haven't found that lady's money. I feel bad for her. They said they were gonna check the cameras. $480? I would have been pissed off. Like, what? That's a lot of money to lose or have stolen. Especially when you work so hard for it. That's insane. But shift is almost over, which is good. It's getting packed in here. I need to get my hair done. I'm like sweating it out. I am legit out of here. I'm gone. Holy crap. Boy, oh boy. Wait till I get in this car to tell you guys what my shift was like. Oh, wow. So I'm kind of freaking out a bit. I'm like, you okay? Like, what's going on? And she's like, I've never danced before. It's my 10th day dancing. She's like, I just feel horrible when I go home. I feel disgusting. I feel like so degraded. I feel so belittled. I don't feel empowered. She's like, and I've been watching you on stage and you're the only girl, and it's true, I'm not gonna lie. I am the only girl that smiles. And she's like, what do you think about? I was like, I'm in a party. I was like, I'm in a party. I'm not trying to be here and be in a bad mood. I don't want to feed into anybody's negative energy. That's why I stick to myself. I don't talk to any girls. The only reason why I even approached you was because you literally looked like you was about to break down and cry. Come to find out, somebody stole $480 from her yesterday. They still haven't been able to find out who stole the money, and it's the third robbery this week. I was like, okay, well, that's good to fucking know, because that will prevent a lot of problems for me in the future, especially knowing that there's a thief out in the club stealing women's purses and their money, which is pretty disgusting. It's pretty disgusting. As an entertainer, if you earned your money, if you danced for your money, you worked your ass off, for somebody to come steal your money is like, whoa, you know what I mean? You gotta hold back. You gotta hold back, because you're not trying to get in no more trouble. Sometimes it's better to just take the loss, learn the lesson, and keep going. So I told her, I said, listen, so I said, how do you give dances? Because I don't understand how giving a dance could be so like, I don't know how a dance could be so, make you feel so degrading. I understand people touching you and that might feel weird. Then I watch her do a dance, right? And I'm like, homegirl, no wonder. I'm like, yo, I was like, they're only paying you $25 a song. She's like, yeah. I said, who the hell taught you how to give a dance? She's damn near trying to like jerk the dude off. Like, for real. Like, he's putting his fingers all up in her, grabbing her nipples, like damn near fingering her. I'm like, so I waited for her to finish the dance, and I go, can I talk to you for a second? She said, yeah. I said, that's why you feel degraded. I said, these people are giving you $25 a song, and you're letting them fondle you and put their fingers all up in your nini nanas. We're not doing that. She's like, what do you mean? She's like, I see everybody else doing it. I said, well, you can either be a clean dancer or you can be a dirty dancer. Now, I was just like, and I was very honest with her. I was like, I used to have this kind of history back in the club. I was just like, I literally come in here, I just do my job, I dance, I don't do anything extra. No blowjobs, no hand jobs, no sex. And I was all about that before. But now I want to do things different. I just want to go in there. I want to literally just entertain and go home, And it's very hard when a woman has to do a job that demands so much physical. It's a very physically demanding and emotional job. But if you're doing it the wrong way, of course you're going to feel belittled and degraded. You have 50, 60 men trying to like finger you, and you're not in control of the dance. See, I'm dominant. Don't play that shit with me. Excuse me, you need to sit on your hands. Your mouth needs to stay closed. You will not be touching here. These are the areas where you don't touch. Or I'll be giving them rules and regulations before I start my dance. Because if you don't set those standards, they're going to try you. They're going to take advantage of you. They're going to do anything and everything they can to get away with the most for the least amount of money. It's $25, boo-boo. You ain't touching nothing. Like, for real. You could put your hands on my thigh or something, maybe even touch a boob like that, but you ain't about to be pinching no nipples and grabbing. Like, what is all this? No. So if I see a frisky person, ladies, control your dance. You have the right to control your dance. You are providing a service. They don't control the service. They pay you for what you're about to do. Make sure, I got to teach you guys how to give a lap dance, because she had no idea how to give a lap dance. I'm like, do you know that? I'm like, wait, you know you don't actually physically rub your crotch on their genitalia, right? You know it's your thigh or the outside part of your butt thigh, like out here, or inside part. You don't physically put your coochie on them and dry hump them. I'm like, that's not the way professional dancers dance. Believe me when I tell you, you know a dancer, because she's going to do everything to make sure that there's like no contact. She's still going to get all her money and all her bread. So I sat there for a couple hours, like teaching her the ropes and blah, blah, and giving her a dance. I actually sat her down, gave her a dance, taught her how to, I was like, look, you got to take them to the end of the seat. You got to set them up like this. You got to make sure that they sit on their hands. She's like, I had no idea. Anyways, by the end of the conversation, she was like, she felt much better about being a dancer. I said, listen, when you come in here, you got to have the right mindset. You got to be positive. You got to stay strong. Don't come in here with the same person that walks out. When you come in here, you transform into whoever this entertainer is. I'm like, I don't come in here as Nina. I come in here as that bitch right there. That's what I come in there as. Because if not, if you can't separate yourself emotionally from the job, spiritually, mentally, it will take a toll on you. That is very factual. And I'm very good at just I'm just going to go do my job and go home. I'm not doing anything extra. I'm not doing anything additional. And you best believe when I used to do extras and I used to do additionals, it was a minimum, and I'm not kidding, a minimum of $1,000. Oh, you want to go to dinner? It's $1,000. You trying to get down? It's $1,000. That was my minimum. You want me to take a night off work? It's $1,000. Like, that's what it costs to hang out with Nina. Like, I'm not doing that. And she was explaining to me that there was a lot of stuff going on for just a couple $100s, and I'm like, oh no, boo. I was like, you can make $400-$500 clean. Don't fall into the trap of the strip clubs, and don't let these like new dancers that are coming from the streets letting you think that this is the way the hustle goes. I said, no, you can make a lot of money. You need real good game and a real good mouthpiece. You guys, there's gonna be situations in life that are going to challenge your spiritual, your mental, your physical, and your emotional. You have to find a way to stay grounded. I noticed, this is my closing statement, okay? There's some things that have happened in my life the past few weeks that have literally altered my emotional state, my mental state, my spiritual state. And it's taken me a few weeks to kind of just get myself together, honestly, because it has nothing to do with work. It's just some personal things that are going on. And I finally realized this morning that all of this that's been going on in my life the past 2 weeks is 100% a distraction from my vision, from my goal. I know what I want to do. I know what I'm here to do. I know why I'm doing this. I can't let anything distract me. No emotion, no spiritual, no mental. I should not allow anything to distract me. It is time to stay focused. It is time to stay dedicated. And I wake up and I go to bed every night and I tell myself that it's crazy, but I'm like, bitch, you really doing this shit. And I'm so proud of myself because it would have taken something smaller to take me off my grind. It would have taken something smaller to like literally like defeat me, and I'm just not letting it happen. I found strength in places that I didn't even know I had, and I'm very proud of myself. I'm proud of myself that I get up and I create my content, and I have a huge support system on YouTube, so I never feel lonely anymore. I used to feel lonely a lot, and now I go to my comments and I'm like, really? So 10 out of 10 comments are positive, so I'm just gonna wake up and have another freaking 2,000 subscribers? Like, really? This is what's really happening? It's such a good feeling to know that finally all your hard work is paying off, that you never let anybody create doubt inside your own mind. And it took a lot for me to understand that I'm a very powerful person, and that my mind, as long as I keep it in a positive space, there's nothing I can't fucking do. There is nothing I can't do. And I know that now. I'm like, bitch, you better get your shit. Hell yeah, Nina. You do your shit and you stay on your grind. You're doing good. You're doing good. And I'm proud of myself. And I want you to be proud of yourself. Just because you're having a weak moment or a tough time in your life does not make you a weak person. You are not your fucking pain. You are not your struggle. You are not anything that could ever potentially defeat you. If something could defeat you, it would have. And it didn't. If something's able to defeat you, it would have defeated you, but it didn't. You're still standing there. You're still breathing. You have another motherfucking chance. You better take that chance. You better run with it. Fuck what everybody else is saying. Depend on no one but yourself. Love yourself. Respect yourself. And the way others view you, if they don't view you the same way you view yourself, that's their motherfucking loss. Okay? You can't make someone see you the way you see yourself. You can't make someone love you. You can't make someone even remotely understand you. And that's okay. What needs to be figured out is, how do I understand myself? How do I brace myself for everything that's to come that may not be conducive to my positive energy? And how do I push forward? If you're going to fall anywhere, you fall over the fucking finish line. I don't give a fuck if you're stumbling, crawling, crying. You fall over the finish line, but you get there. And trust me, that feeling, no one can take it away from you, because you won.